What's up guys, today I'm using a custom 1911 pistol from Gelball Undercover. But that's not the star of today's video. The whole reason they sent me this pistol was so I could show off their brand new Multi-Fit HPA pistol adapter. This is a unique design that aims to suit pretty much every type of gas gel blaster out there. For example, it's the first one to suit the Golden Eagle 1911s like the one I have here. It also suits all brands of 2011, WeTech and double barrel Glocks, and with those mags you can also adapt it to an AAP. And other blasters will be added over time, such as the Beretta M92 and the MP5K. If you don't already know, what an HPA mag adapter does is it attaches to your low capacity green gas mag, replacing the mag base, fill valve and follower, and it simply allows pass-through loading of gels from a 200 shot capacity M4 mag. And it allows air power from an HPA tank rather than green gas. There's a couple of different ways that adapters like this can work, but this one uses standard good quality gel blaster magazines rather than the unreliable shaker mags. It's powered by a tiny little 7.4 volt LiPo, and to make the mag feed, a sound activated MOSFET listens for when you fire the pistol, and then it feeds the mag for 10 seconds straight. 10 seconds might seem like a long time, but this product is aimed more at speed softers who feather hard on that trigger. If you're using a gas pistol, you should probably already be using hard gels, so this excess feeding won't actually crush your ammo at all, but it will ensure you fire a gel with every single trigger pull. I personally used iHobby gels for all of my testing, and the excess feeding never crushed a single gel. Now, this mag adapter does not come fully assembled because there's a lot of different ways you can actually choose to run it, and I'll link a video guide down below that GBU made to help guide you through assembling it. The pistol I'm using today is completely custom, so unless you specifically request to have one made the same as this, you can't just find it on the website and click buy. Instead, I'll put a link down below to all of the custom pistols they currently have. It came in a nice hard case with soft foam padding inside, and some of the upgrades include a stainless steel hammer, disconnector and sear, a 180% nozzle spring, a 150% recoil spring, and a bunch of red anodized metal parts such as the outer barrel, suppressor adapter, muzzle brake, hammer, trigger, guide rod and guide plug. With all of these mods, it fires very snappily and the adapter is able to keep up just fine. Powering the pistol, I have it hooked up to a Gladiator HPA tank, with a Gladiator regulator outputting 850 psi or CO2 pressures. This pistol though is designed specifically for green gas, which is lower pressure around 100 psi, so I've installed a second stage regulator, bringing it down to exactly 100. On this second stage reg, you can adjust the PSI from 0 to 160 using this Allen key. But personally, I'd recommend going with just 100 psi to meet the field limits of most skirmish fields, so this is going to get you around 300 feet per second, and it'll also prolong the life of your blaster. Now, where it connects to the adapter, you can choose to either use a straight or an angled connection. Both are included in the box. But now, story time. The first game I went to use it, my plastic fitting snapped in half and my HPA line was flying around behind me like a wacky inflatable arm flailing tube man.
Where's your fucking... Blown your load. You snapped it. I just popped your thing off. You cannot fix that, that's fucked.
After some back and forth with GBU, they sent me a stainless steel fitting, and they said they've changed all of the future ones to also come with stainless steel fittings instead of plastic. So with the airline connected and not broken, this thing is as simple to use as it gets. Just insert a motorized M4 mag, you know, the ones that come with any electric M4 gel blaster, and just pull the trigger. At the start of the day, something you could do before you actually start playing to get the mag feeding is simply blow into the microphone at the front of the adapter. This will of course set the mag feeding for 10 seconds and allow you to preload the feed tube before you've even fired the blaster. On a similar note, I'd always recommend disconnecting the LiPo battery after use because knocking around in your bag as you drive home will set it off and drain the battery. Time for a second story time. When I first went to test fire it at 100 psi, it was hitting around 280 to 300 feet per second, but a lot of gels were shattering as they left the barrel. I soon discovered that the inner barrel had come loose. So I headed off the field into the workshop at Battle for Waterloo. We glued the barrel in, and that's all it was. Problem solved. I quizzed GBU about this one, and they said it doesn't usually happen. They were kind of rushing this one to get it to me for review. So hopefully no one else out there has a barrel that shoots out of the pistol when you pull the trigger. Anyway, with that barrel glued back in, time for some testing. The gel balls I'm using today were kindly provided to me by the Battle for Waterloo Skirmish Field shop. If you live in South Australia, come out for a game and have a look at all their stock while you're here. They've got everything you need for a fun day of gel ball, gas, gels, CO2, and even HPA refills. Support your local fields because without them, you have no legal reason to even own a gel blaster. Alright, so here's the chrono test.
304, 309, 314, 319, 310, 306, duplicate 306, 307, 308, 306, I think that's probably enough.
So I shot a high of 319, a low of 304, and an average of 308. That's definitely a lot more consistent than green gas usually is. Also, you can obviously dial the velocity up or down by adjusting the PSI, but I'm pretty happy with these results. So now let's do an accuracy test. Because it's just a pistol and it doesn't have a hop-up installed, I'm just going to see how accurate it is from a distance of 20 meters away from the target.
Aiming at the very center of the target. Too low. Hit. 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 Too low. I think that might have been a hit. Didn't quite see. Just missed to the right. Hit. 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 And just missed to the left. Gonna call it there.
At a distance of 20 meters, 9 shots out of 13 hit the target. HPA definitely seems to be the way to go for pistol accuracy. In fact, if I had have aimed a little bit higher, only the shot on the right would have even missed. Usually with gas pistols, I only get a 50-50 hit rate at this distance. So I'd have to guess the more consistent muzzle velocity air gives over gas definitely seems to help. So what are my final thoughts on that Multi-Fit HPA adapter from GBU? Well, overall, I'm very impressed with both the pistol and the HPA mag adapter. Initially, I did have some hiccups like the connector breaking at the start of my very first match. But that shouldn't happen to anyone going forward with the new stainless steel connector. It definitely feeds a lot more reliably than shaker mag adapters do, plus the compatibility is currently unmatched, suiting Glocks, 1911s and 2011s, with more blasters being added in the future, such as this hilarious looking MP5K. I personally plan to use this adapter with my AAP, which simply requires me to buy a double barrel Glock mag, and everything else required comes with the adapter in the box. I don't think this will appeal at all to milsimmers, even in the slightest. Having an M4 mag sticking out the bottom of their pistol or SMG will get them laughed off the field. However, for the casual skirmisher or the competitive speedballer, this HPA mag adapter is a no-brainer if you want to use a compact pistol blaster over something larger. A 200 shot capacity pistol is an absolute beast in close quarters. It's like turning on an infinite ammo cheat, and you don't have to have that thought in the back of your mind that you have to conserve ammo, like you normally would with a gas pistol. If you're interested in picking one of these up yourself, I've put links down below to both the adapter and GBU's listing of custom pistols. But that's all I have for you today, so go ahead and click that subscribe button if you've enjoyed the video, and here's 2 other ones that you might enjoy. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. See ya.
Do it again.
All I've done is set the DP higher and the rate of fire really low.
Oh wow, shooting like 6 at a time.
Dude, I've got a fucking semi-auto shotgun Uzi.
Shooting like 6 at a time. Dude,